home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it, and I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
Lamont Wade Jr. in the box now. No balls and a strike. That just misses, and the count even 1-1.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Varsho makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Batting second, the second baseman,
Thairo Estrada to the plate. There's a strike.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
Next offering is in for a strike. Chopped left side. Kirk throws to first in time. And Estrada is out.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 23, John.
2 outs, base is empty. And digging in for San Francisco, Jock Peterson.
Let's go, Blue Jays.
And that one just missed off the outside edge. That's inside. 2-0 to count. Here it comes. That one missing inside. And now 3-1.
3-1.
In the air out towards right center. Varsho moving under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that will end the inning. Middle of the first. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. No score after a half inning. Back now in Toronto. Today's starting pitcher, number 67.
Well, what quickly stands out to me for this guy is that he comes in with a 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio on the season. So when you consider consistency, the ability to get swings and misses and to limit base runners, that's critical in winning games today, especially when teams are depending on the big swing, the home run, to win ball games.
Here's George Springer to start it off. And a pitch. And he takes a strike. And the 0-1.
Nope, that's low.
Lifted in the air, right field. Slater gets under it. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting second, the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact and just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. Pulls that one foul.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much that they'd actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
Misses outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Yeah, most guys struggle against the same side, whether it's left on left or right on right, and this guy's an exception. The wind of the pitch. Slow roller up the middle. Can't glove it cleanly, but plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Brandon.
Up to the plate, it's Brandon Belt. First pitch just misses. Two outs. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
He's looking pretty sharp to start the ball game. He's got that good fastball working early.
Center field. Yeah, they get Belt for the out. And that is that. Blue Jays go down in order. We played an inning, no score. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's J.D. Davis.
The third baseman, number 7, J.D. Davis.
Bassett back to work. Good eye right there. That one at 95 missed up top, and it's 2-0.
Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there.
2-1.
Edge of the zone for a strike. Now 2-1. And that one is inside.
3-1.
Hit hard on the ground to short. On to first.
Yep.
Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Stepping in, Patrick Bailey. Good contact guy, good defender. And he pumps it a strike. Bassett, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Springer on the move.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
The next offering misses, and the count is even 2-2. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch to pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
Second inning here, no score. Next pitch is downstairs. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Right side, and that'll fall for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting 6, the catcher, number 2.
And here's the rookie catcher, Blake Sable. That one a little bit high. 1-0. And the right-hander deals. And now it's even up.
1-1.
That one ripped. Merrifield makes the catch, and there are 2 outs.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Austin Slater stands in. First offering misses the mark. Good eye in that spot. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. The pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The pitch. Swing and a ground ball out to short. They get the force, and that is that. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied 0-0. Back here at Rogers Center, here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
The first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Here comes a pitch. And that one fouled off. Kicks and deals. Late swing fouled off. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, oftentimes that's the pitch he's trying to set up, the curveball. He'll lean on it pretty heavily, so you got to be expecting it, look for it, and sell out so you don't miss it when you get it.
Matt Chapman up to the plate now. The 1-0. Check swing, and he held up. That's in for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
The wind of the pitch. And that's in there at the knees. Off the plate inside, ball 3.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him looking. Chapman is gone.
Ah, the Uncle Charlie Boog kept it up his sleeve the entire bat until the 6th pitch. Snapped it off, dropped it in there, and just frozen.
What's with the Uncle Charlie nickname? I mean, people use it all the time. Doesn't feel like it's common knowledge as to why.
Yeah, I don't know. Sounds like something we could find on the interweb, though.
Yeah, I think you're probably right. But why not like Uncle Carl or something like that? Uncle Curly.
Uncle Boog.
Well, but then what would it be, a breaking ball?
Batting 7, the left fielder,
Whit Merrifield up to the plate. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitcher's arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the...
Oh, gets dirty, and that's a great play for the out. One left for Toronto. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here at the ballpark, top half of the third inning, and here's the rookie center fielder, Luis Matos. Bassett back to work.
0-1.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
That misses the zone, and that's ball one. On a line, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Here's Crawford now. Open stance on that left side. Bassett with a look to first. Matos back on a dive. Brandon Crawford, a player who has been a stalwart at shortstop for the San Francisco Giants, helped them win World Series in 2012 and 2014. And he comes from a line of Giants fans. His parents, Mike and Lynn, they had Giant season tickets. They took Brandon to games all the time growing up.
Runner,
the 0-1.
yes.
Runner on the go. He swings and fouls one off. And here it comes. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. And a pitch. In the air, left field, down the line. Tracks it down for the out. And there's one away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr.
Here's Lamont Wade Jr. He's 0 for 1.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
That one lifted to left. Bounces over the wall in foul ground. It's an automatic double.
Off the bat, I thought they were going to score their first run of the game, and that feels like a tough break. But look at the bright side. Really good contact at the plate, and now they're working with not just 1 but 2 runners in scoring position, so they'd love another base hit right here.
Tyro Estrada, the next Giant to hit. High fly ball out into left center field. Got it. Really had to move for that catch. And there's 2 down.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
Here's Jack Peterson. He's 0 for 1.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Strike 1.
No balls. 1 strike.
Top of the third, no score. Foul ball there. The next pitch misses. Yeah, the count 1-2 on Jock. Got him. Huge strikeout there.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
And welcome back. Here's the
Lead
catcher,
off for the
Alejandro
game.
Kirk.
The catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
And he deals. And strike one to the catcher. Chris Alejandro Kirk, stocky catcher, an all-star in 2022. This guy can hit.
Yeah, he can, and really just surprised everyone coming onto the scene, doing such a great job that became an all-star with very little big league experience before that.
So now 1-2.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And a 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The pitch.
That's the ball.
Got him. 1 out.
Batting ninth,
Santiago
The second
Espinal
baseman.
getting ready to hit.
Santiago Espinal.
And he swings and
No ball.
misses
1
at the
strike.
initial offering. One down, base is empty. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. And that turns the lineup over.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers
right
coming into the
number
ball
4.
game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So the batting order turns over. George Springer will hit next. Runner on the move. Swing and a ball popped up. That's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Runners on the corners with 1 gone. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. Top of the zone for a strike. And it's 0-1. The pitch. Out there to center. Matos makes the play. Runner tagging from third. The throw's offline. He's safe. And it's 1-0.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Brandon Bell next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 1 so far.
Brandon Bell.
They'll expect a back and forth this entire game because of how good the offenses are.
Pitch misses. Ball 1. Bell, in his 12th season, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. Check on the runner, and Springer's in there safely.
Some people say that first basemen kind of have the day off regularly because they don't run around a whole lot. But when you think about it, they are involved in just about every single play, and there's a lot of stress that gets put on their legs. So a well-deserved day at the DH spot for him.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Strike.
Throw over to first, and he's back in safely. And a pitch. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Peterson settles under it and makes the catch. And that is that. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 3 innings complete. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Giants nothing. New inning getting started.
Leading
Now
off
it's
San
J.D.
Francisco,
Davis.
The third baseman, number 7, J.D. Davis.
The right-hander back to work. That one drifts inside.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
In for a strike, and it's 1-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And the righty deals. And it's even up. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one missed.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Righty delivers. And that's ball 4.
A great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Bailey, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Swings and misses.
1-1.
And a count 1-1. Runner at first with no outs here. The 1-1 is fouled off. The pitch. Left field. And that one gets down, fair ball. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Spoiled that backdoor breaking ball perfectly. Stayed tall, didn't lean out towards it, let it get deep, and then just squared it up pretty nicely the opposite way. That's great hitting.
Now at the plate, Blake Sable. 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Left-hand hitter waits. And that one is lifted in the air. Merrifield hauls it in, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 13, Austin.
Now it's the right fielder, Austin Slater. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and fires. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Got him. 2 out.
Now batting.
And up next for San Francisco, Luis Matos. 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through. There's a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
0-2 now. Right side and foul ball. The 0-2. Line drive. That's a base hit. Runner around third. He comes across to score, and the Giants tie it up. It's 1-1.
wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Here's Brandon Crawford. That's down and in.
1 ball, no strike.
Next one misses. 2-0. And a strike on the outside edge. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position. Line drive, base hit. 1 run's in. The second run scores, and it's 3-1.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So here's Wade now, 1 for 2. That's in there, and that's strike 1. And a pitch. And that's through there for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
In the dirt, and the runner stays where he is. Righty to the plate. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Giants 3 and the Blue Jays 1. Welcome back. And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero
And the pitch.
Jr.
That one out to right. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Here's Matt Chapman.
Matt Chapman.
In the air to left center. Peterson really on his horse for this one. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And there's 2 down.
The center fielder, number 25.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. 1 for 1 with a single so far. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Check swing, went around. It's 0-1. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Strike on the outside corner. 0-2.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
1-2. And now 2-2. And it's filled up.
The idea was right, looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Peterson makes the grab. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Score holds. It's 3-1. We go to the top of the fifth. Now the number 2 hitter, Tyro Estrada.
Tyro Estrada.
The wind and the pitch. And there's the strike.
Well, these Giants, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Line drive, and it's caught for the out.
The left fielder, number 23, John Peterson.
And now Jack Peterson. That's inside. And that is ball 1. Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Now the throw to first on the run. Score at 5-3 for the second out with the third baseman shifted over there.
The third baseman, number 7, J.D.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the Giants 4 hitter, J.D. Davis.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
And there's a strike on the outside corner, 0-1. And a foul ball. Oh, 0-2 to Davis. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The wind of the pitch. And that's downstairs and outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And another ball. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1, 2, 3. Giants go down quietly as the lead remains 3-1. Back now in Toronto. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the left fielder, Whit Merrifield. The wide to kick the pitch. And the slider just misses.
Well, these Jays just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
The batter, the catcher, Alejandro.
And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. First pitch doesn't find the zone. They say it went.
1-1.
Clips the corner, and that is strike 2. Fights it off. He'll see another. The pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Kirk checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And no swing, says James Kingsley. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Matos hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
The batter, number 5, second baseman,
Next to hit, Santiago Espinal. Singled and scored his first time. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. That's through there for a strike.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
It's softly on the ground to third. And he grabs it in foul ground. Here comes a pitch. Got him swinging. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Mitch White. He's been so good against lefties.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 45, Mitch White.
Patrick Bailey now at the plate. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one.
Bailey.
The pitch. And that's down and away. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Nate Pearson getting ready to go. The 1-0. And the slider catches the zone. Outside.
1 strike.
Next pitch is outside. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Over to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Number 2, Blake Sable.
Here's the speedy catcher, Blake Sable. There's a strike, 95 of that one. That's a strike, and the count is 0-2. Just misses with that one.
It's a good take.
Out towards right center field, and that is Springer. And puts the squeeze on that, and there's 2 away.
The right fielder, number 13,
Austin Slater, the next to hit. Fouled off down the right side. Two outs. They say you win.
No ball. 2 strike.
And the right-hander deals.
1 ball. 2 strike.
Bounce to third. Tosses to first, and that is that. Nothing doing here this half. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Giants 3 and the Blue Jays 1. Back here at the ballpark, John Shambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, George Springer.
Let's go Blue Jays. Come on, Toronto.
The wind of the pitch. Base hit center field.
The batter, number 11, shortstop.
Now it's the shortstop, Bo Bichette. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
First offering, and it just misses. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Jacob Junis preparing to come on if needed. Minaya getting cranked up as well. And the 1-0. That clips the corner.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Next pitch is outside. And here it comes. That misses the zone, and the count is 3-1.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Pickoff throw. Springer back in standing. The 3-1. And fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. And he punches him out. He went around.
Now that the designated
So up
hitter,
next for Toronto, Brandon Belt.
Bell.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Checks over to first, back safely. And it's 1-1.
1 strike.
And a pitch. In the air, left field. Peterson drifts towards it. Makes the grab. And there's 2 down.
Now back, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Springer makes the turn at second. The run scores all the way from first, and it's a 1-run game.
Waste no time there. That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Drive it into the opposite field gap. He got himself 2 bags on a great swing of the bat. Chance now to even this game if they can put a ball in play, maybe an error, maybe a hit.
And here is Matt Chapman. There's a strike.
0-1.
Man at second. That misses, and it's a ball and a strike. And that's too high. On the ground to the left. Fair ball. Vladdy coming around third. Peterson to second. He pulls into second as a run scores on the play.
Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Here comes Gabe Kapler to the mound, and he's going to take the baseball from his starter. Number 67 will depart, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. New pitcher on now, Anthony DeSclafani.
He's averaging more than one hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
So runner at second, 2 down. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. And first offering is fouled off.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one. And now 1 and 2.
That's a really good take.
And now the count is even. At the belt and fires. Spoils that one, and it remains 2 and 2. Runner at second, 2 down. Stays alive. This one in the dirt in plenty of time to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 7th inning coming up, all tied up at 3 apiece. New pitcher now, Nate Pearson. This guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Number 24, Nate Pearson.
So digging in, Luis Matos.
The center fielder, Luis Matos.
And a pitch. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Swings here and blasts one left field and brings it in at the wall.
Now batting, shortstop, Brandon.
And that'll bring up Brandon Crawford.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
Brandon Crawford, a kid who grew up a Giants fan. His dad had season tickets at Candlestick Park and then at, what was it initially, Pac Bell Park. The 1-0. There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Slice the other way and foul. And he deals. Just off the inside edge.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And a ground ball to first. He'll do it himself. And 2 away to start the 7th.
The batter, the first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr.
And now the first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr. 1 for 3. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they had the lead. Lamont Wade Jr. leaves the yard. Home run number 10 on the year. And just like that, they're out front. It's 4-3.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
And now, Tyro Estrada. And the first pitch misses for ball one. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Going to count 1-2.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. It's a run for the Giants on the solo blast. It's now a 4-3 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And welcome back. Here's the left fielder, Whit Merrifield. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup. Well, he's ready for that fastball right there. Really turned on it, hit it hard, had the distance, but just too much hook to it. So you might want to make a little bit of an adjustment, let it travel a little more, and see if you can keep that thing fair.
Next offering misses. 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
He handles it himself, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Alejandro Kirk. Line and a base hit into right.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Not a bad slider by any means. It was down and away, but an even better job to spoil that thing. And he let it travel, didn't try to hook it. Man, that's a really good approach.
And now Santiago Espinal in there, and it's 0-1. One-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch, tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Here's George Springer. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Kicks and deals. Ripped on the ground to second. They take the force out, and that will end the inning. So one hit is all they get. 8th inning coming up. It's the Giants 4 and the Blue Jays 3. We go to the 8th, and Jack Peterson stands in.
The left fielder, number 23, Jack Peterson.
Pearson back to work. And that one almost got him. Check swing. He went. And the count 1-2. Bounced up the middle. Fires over to Guerrero. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. J.D. Davis digs in now. A strikeout and a walk. First pitch just misses. That's a little bit low.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
The count 2-1. Gets the outside corner with that one. Got him swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup. Patrick Bailey, the next Giant to hit.
Patrick Bailey.
Ball one, no strikes.
One ball, no strike.
That's inside. Check swing, but he went too far. And the count's even at 2. The pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Two down, nobody on. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And now it's filled up.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Payoff pitch. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The pitch. Struck him out looking. Giants are down 1-2-3, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Now here's Tyler Rogers out of the pen.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Well, 1-run game, digging in. Bulbishet.
The shortstop.
And a pitch. That one at the knees for a strike.
Calling it bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
And now the 0-1. And misses inside. Activity in the bullpen. Camilo Doval up and throwing for Gabe Kapler. The 1-1. Now fly ball to right center. Slater grabs it on the run.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Bell swings through it for strike one.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him, gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Next pitch is inside, and the count is 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Now with the shift on, hits right into it, and that quickly 2 away.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the first baseman, Vladimir.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Bounced out to short. Zips it to first. And Guerrero is set down. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Blue Jays go down in order. Score holds at 4-3. Righty reliever out of the pen, Trevor Richards. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Trevor Richards.
And now, Blake Sable.
Leading off for San Francisco, the catcher, number 2, Blake Sable.
The pitch. And ball 1. Richards, a 6'2 righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. And a foul ball left side. And 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. In the dirt. Kirk throws to first in time. And they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
Slater, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Action in the pen down there. Bowden Francis, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Here comes the 0-1.
Whoa.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. To the right side. Nice grab. To first. Throw not in time, and he's safe.
A nice diving play at second. Gave it a great effort, but I was just impressed by the hustle down the line to beat the throw. That was a fun play. Great stuff, guys.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Luis Matos, the next Giant to hit. Move to first. Slater back in on a dive. Back over to first, and he's back again. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. No advance. Good job behind the dish. And the righty deals. And a base hit up the middle. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
The batter, number 35, shortstop,
Brandon Crawford, the next Giant to hit. Runners on the move. And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand batter waits.
Ball.
Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Check swing, went around. 1-2 on Crawford. Righty delivers to the right side. Over to Bichette.
Out.
Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Giants 4 and the Blue Jays 3. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Camilo Doval.
Now, this is an extremely confident pitcher. He loves the pressure. Actually likes the 1-run game better than a comfortable 3-run save opportunity because that's when he pitches his best.
Now it's Matt Chapman.
The third baseman, Matt Chapman.
And here it comes. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. The tying run at the plate. That one at triple digits.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more guys that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Next offering is fouled back.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now, Dalton Varsho. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Swing and a miss, and the count 1-1.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
That one misses. Now 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. No, he held up. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the 9th. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, now he's got 2 runners on after that walk, and things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
Bottom of the 9th, 1-run game, 2 on. And now for the Jays, Whit Merrifield.
Well, if he gets the save here, he's going to have earned it. Just getting through this hitter is going to be a challenge enough. Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
So the tying run at second. And strike two.
Well, you can see here they're trying to get both the tying and winning runs into scoring position.
The 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Right-handed reliever. Check swing, appeal to first. Yes, he did. Down he goes on strikes.
Up next to the Blue Jays.
And next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Off the plate, 1-0.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
Big spot, tying and winning runs aboard with one down. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that guys have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen, so hard to play catch-up.
1-2 here. And a swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Espinal in the box now, takes strike one. 2 outs. Both the tying and winning runs are on. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Off the mark there, and it's 1-2. And a ball evens the count.
2-2.
That one missing inside. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some open grass in the outfield.
Swing and a miss struck him out. The tying and go-ahead runs are left aboard as this one is over.
Well, all you want is a chance going to that final frame. They got some base runners, had the tying run at second, the winning run at first, just couldn't come through with the big hit. On the other side, nice job to battle through it and close out the win.
4-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.